This has never happened before. No, yeah. Ow.
Sorry, I'm like really tired.
Oh, baby. Are we waking up? Okay. I have a heating pad for him. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're okay. Oh, handsome. It's a hard life. All done. He currently is having his cradle cap, is what they call it. Just some shedding of his scalp. And we took a bath last night, so that makes it worse. Sometimes gets it all loose. We're trying to slowly introduce him to bottles. So we've given him just one bottle in the middle of the night, but now we're slowly introducing one bottle in the middle of the day as well. I have to give him that bottle because Ty's at work, and I suck at giving him bottles because I don't have to, but now I need to, so.
Here at this hotel, I look at you.
Do all the dishes. He just sits there and watches me. We are on our way to Starbucks. It's like 2 in the afternoon, but I have class tonight, and sometimes this is my only way to really get out of the house. It's my favorite part of the day, and you know, maybe it's Nike's favorite part too, because I think he likes car rides.
This experience has gone from favorite part of the day to I'm not having fun.
You know how sometimes there'll be construction going on and there's cones, especially like whenever it's like a drop off on the side of the road because they're redoing one side of the road and they still haven't gotten to the other side, and there's like cones to prevent people from going off the edge. But the cones are on like the road that I'm driving, so I'm like a nervous wreck trying to make sure that I don't just like ram over these cones. And I say you let the idiots fend for themselves on if they want to go off the side of the curb or not. But I'm worried about the cones because they're in my road. I can't be the only one to think this, you know what I mean? One moment.
Hi, welcome to Starbucks. Thank you for you.
Hi, can I get a tall caramel frappuccino with extra caramel drizzle?
Okay.
Can I also add caramel crunch topping to that?
Okay.
And then I'll do a butter croissant if you had that, and that'll be all.
Alright, so 6.
Thank you. Okay, this has never happened before. He's screaming. Starbucks took the longest to get me my drink. And now, I need to make sure he's alive. Are you okay? Okay. This experience has gone from favorite part of the day to I'm not having fun. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. Okay, deep breaths. For all my friends who don't have a baby yet, here's what it looks like. You get anxiety when you come to a slow stop signs, drive-throughs. Okay, good deal, van. Love it. I was talking to Ty about, please see, I stopped. I hear him hyperventilating. It's about to happen. Sometimes I like to do a little, you know what I mean? Yeah. My brakes are probably gonna go out before long. I was talking to Ty about like my road rage and how like I've been driving a little bit more carefully, and like my crazy driving has gone down significantly since I've had Nike, because, you know, I want to keep them safe. I was always a great driver. I was just like one of those crazy but safe drivers, and now I'm just a safe and not crazy driver. When really my road rage is just the same. I just have to keep it inside of me, and I can't react, and that is so hard because people are idiots, and I just experienced like 10 different idiots, and I only have like a 5-minute drive to Starbucks. So why did he have to scream? I'm so confused, and now he's just good to go back there. I used to get anxiety about him crying in the car. Still do. But if I'm being honest, that was like the first time that's ever happened. Month into life, and that's the first time that he screamed, so I guess we're doing pretty good. Oh my, see? I'd love to hear their point of view on things. I used to think what those kinds of drivers were like in real life. Like, who of my colleagues are those kinds of drivers? And then I met my husband, and I figured out pretty quickly he's one of those drivers.
It has to be very gentle and very slow. Keep it one step a little bit.
Nike is still down for a nap, and my class starts in 30 minutes, and the process to prepare for anything with a newborn takes like 5 hours, so I have to like prepare my mind. I've been preparing for class for like an hour now, so the prep is still going. I'm gonna do these bottles, get a pump ready, because I'm going to bottle feed him during my class, because we give him a bottle in the middle of the day. So when he wakes up from a nap, I'll get him a bottle. And then because I'm bottle feeding, I need to kind of pump. That way I'm not in pain. Because it takes the sterilizer like an hour, it's good to get these out and situated. I kind of do it a little bit differently every time. It just depends how much I pump. So on this one, it's already 6 ounces. And so I'll just go ahead and get 2 bottles out, because we do 3 ounces in each bottle, so it just kind of works out. They say you don't want to mix your breast milk. I don't really know what you're supposed to do, but I have these 8-ounce bottles that I like store my milk in, and then I have 5-ounce bottles that I put the milk in that we feed him. And I only try to keep 2 bottles in the fridge at one time, because they're only good for a few days in the fridge before like you should freeze them. So, and we give him 2 a day, so that way I pretty much only have the bottles in the fridge for 1 day. Sometimes I get a little particular about like the sterilizer, and to make sure that I'm doing it properly. And then I remember that some people don't even sterilize their stuff. Back in the day, I don't know if they sterilize their stuff. So I think I'm doing okay just by watching them. I still sterilize, but it's like, is it okay to have them stacked on top of each other? Are they technically getting sterilized inside of there? Blah, blah, blah. And to be quite frank, they're getting sterilized somehow. So yeah, so here's my little pump, getting it together. And class is in 10 minutes. See what I'm saying? It takes like 30 years. Luckily, he's still asleep, and I'm gonna try to use the restroom and get like everything set up in there, like water, make sure we have a changing pad, all the things in the office where I do my school. When he wakes up, we'll feed and do all the things, but this is my little oasis. I totally forgot that I was doing this little vlog, so I forgot to film him taking his bottle, but he just finished with his bottle, and now we're gonna try to wake him up and do some tummy time before I start my next class. My first class is only an hour, but my second class is 2.5 hours, so wish me luck with that. Oh, there he is. He is pretty content just laying there right now, looking at some black and white contrast cards and stuff. So while he's doing that, I'm gonna go heat up my dinner really quick. We had made a pretty big pot of spaghetti last night, and so I'm gonna go ahead and heat up some of that.
Just got home from work, and Kate's in class, so I have Nike for the evening. It's 6:36, and I think her class ends around 8. So I get to take care of Nike for the evening while she's in class, and we just kind of hang. I might read a book or watch some TV, but she already ate dinner, so I don't have to cook dinner. So, and dishes are done, so he's doing good. He's just sleeping. Sleeping away. All right, it's 8 o'clock. Kate just got done with school, and so I changed his diaper right before she got done, so that way he was ready to rock and roll. And then she's feeding him now, and as soon as she's done, we're gonna go to my friend's house, just to get out of the house. Usually I do dinner with them on Monday nights, so that's what we're gonna go do, and just see them for a little bit and see their new house. So
This is the first time Ty and I get to have some normalcy when our child's not screaming in the back seat. He's screaming, so that's great. But here we are on our way to some friends. Are you going to Brahms' house?
not right now.
When? No, I'm...
Sorry, everybody.
Yeah. Alright. I am currently feeding. We just got back from Ty's friend's house. It's like 10:45 now. I did his nighttime routine, and I suck at filming, so I'm sorry. But basically, we gave him a bath yesterday, I think, if not the day before. And we only give him a bath like as needed, so we'll only bathe him if he had like a really bad diaper or like a really bad spit up situation. It ends up being once or twice a week as of now. He's only been alive for like 3 or 4 weeks, so. And then we feed, and then we're gonna get ready to hit the hay. So Ty showers while I feed, and then after he gets out of the shower, I shower and he'll burp Nike, and then we'll put him to bed. And we try to get as much sleep as we can, which isn't a lot, but. Showers are complete, and now we are hitting the hay. He just slept for like 2.5 hours. Pretty good. I just laid him back down. Ty's taking him now, and I'll sleep till like about 7-ish, and then I'll take him so Ty can get a few more hours of sleep before he goes to work, so.
Alright, it is 3:30 a.m. I just got Nike from Kate, and I'm coming into the living room to go to sleep for a little bit. He'll probably wake up in 2 hours or so, ready to eat, hopefully. We'll see. She just fed him, burped him, and then she gives him to me, and then I take him for as long as I can with 1 bottle. Here he is. And I'm sleeping on the couch for just a little bit, but it is currently 4:30 a.m. Kate's asleep because it's my shift. He slept for about an hour and some change, like an hour and 15, hour and 20, and was hungry, so I just fed him. I'm burping him now, and then hopefully he'll go back to sleep, and I will, I don't know if I just said this, but I just fed him. Sorry, I'm like really tired. Forgive me. But anyway, and whenever he wakes up again, I will take him back into Kate, and she will feed him, and then take him from there. He just burped. Hopefully he'll sleep. Okay, he's waking up and being really fussy. He's hungry again. So now my shift is kind of over. I just changed him and re-swaddled him, so I'm gonna take him back into Kate, so that way he can feed, and then he'll go back to sleep.
Ty just brought him in. Feeding now, and Ty's in bed now, so. And I normally go for one more stretch of sleep from like 8 till almost 11, honestly. And that's like probably the best stretch that I normally get, but last night was pretty decent, and so I'll go one more stretch and we'll see how it goes. It is 10:15, and this is whenever we turn on the lights and actually start our day. It happens somewhere around 10 and 11 in the morning, so the lamp is on, and I'll feed him, and instead of putting him back down, I'll make sure he actually stays awake this time.
I might have swallowed it. Alright. Okay.
You have tears coming out. I was just holding him, and then I feel this. So we need to change his diaper and change his onesie, so. Okay, bye-bye. Okay. It is still the morning, and I'm still getting things set. So I had already just fed him, and I just pumped, and he's sleeping right now. And so this was from the breast that he fed from, so it's not a lot. And then I got about 4 or 5 ounces on the other breast. So all I do is I just combine them and then put it in the fridge, and I'll deal with freezing it and all that stuff later. After I'm done doing this, then I'm going to start his laundry because it's Tuesday, and I pretty much do a load once a week of just like all of his sleepers, all the sheets, pending that there's no blowouts and stuff. But if there ever is, then we have like at least 2 of everything in terms of like crib sheets and changing pad sheets and all that stuff. So I am sitting down having my bowl of cereal. I obviously just started laundry. I'm about to start the dishwasher. Dad FaceTimes us once a day, probably. So we did that, and then we spent some quality time together. Just me and him, and then whenever Dad gets home, we hang out and watch one of our shows together, and then we have practice later tonight. So that pretty much fills up our 24-hour vlog. Hope you enjoyed.